Hey, what is up, guys? It's me, Alpha Papa Novi, and welcome back to the channel. It's a pleasure to have you guys on board, and I love Dark Souls. Yeah, buddy. What's up, guys? How's it going? I hope you guys are doing good and enjoying your guys' self with whatever you guys are doing. If you guys are watching movies or playing Dark Souls or spending time with your girlfriend, wife, mom, sister, dad, whoever that might be, I hope you guys are having a good time. Or if you're playing Dark Souls like myself, hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're enjoying your PvP invasions or getting invaded. Or if you're only play PvE, hope you're enjoying yourself as my dog barks on the background. And I am going to try to make this video in one take because it usually takes me a while to make these videos, because like I have said on my past videos, this is more of like a disclaimer than anything. Yeah, this is like a disclaimer that I from time to time stutter, and I like jump from one subject to another subject, and the stuttering comes from me not being from America. I live in America, but I am not from America. I wasn't born here or anything like that. So yeah, sometimes I just have a tough time finding the right words or using the right words, and I just get stuck and I stutter. So that's a little disclaimer for everybody that's wondering why do I stutter or things like that. Because when I speak Spanish, I'm Hispanic, by the way. Hello, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell by my accent. When I speak Spanish, I don't stutter at all. Anyways, enough of that. Enough of me rambling about that. Let's talk a little bit about Dark Souls. Let's talk about the patch. They nerfed a lot of stuff. The main things that they nerfed on PvP, it will be the old Sun Ring. The Moonlight Gracer can no longer be buffed, and the Thorn Rings. I guess a lot of people complain. I don't have a problem with those things being nerfed at all. Like, I don't have a problem, but I also don't think they needed to be nerfed. I think that they were perfect. I mean, the old Sun Ring, yes, I use it in all of my builds, and the reason being is because I hate being killed by spammers, by people that spams R1, and that's all they know how to do. They're like, they have no skills. But apparently to some people, spamming R1 is a skill. Like, there's in some of my videos that I have uploaded, I don't know if you're new to the channel, but I have some videos that I have uploaded where I killed like 2 gankers, and I call them gankers, and that's the Bellkeeper Covenant and also the Rat Covenant. And I'll be getting into that in a little bit, because I want to talk to you guys about how I feel about those 2 covenants and how unfair they are. Because yeah, in Dark Souls 2, it's not like Dark Souls 1, you can't really toggle, but I'll get into it in a little bit. Anyways, and then the other main things that got patched or nerfed was like the Last Sinner, the Last Giant, and some other stuff. I'm gonna link the article so you guys can read it. I already read it like 3 times. I do not think that PvE was OP at all. I don't think that PvE needed to be nerfed, but apparently to some people needed to be nerfed. And let me get back into the whole the old Sun Ring. I do not think the old Sun Ring needed to be nerfed at all. The old Sun Ring was really good for spammers, especially for gankers, because right now when you get if they stun lock, you see I'm getting stuck right here. This is what I'm talking about. See, I can't find the words, and once I get stuck, I start stuttering, and a lot of the times I will have to restart my commentating. But I'm not going to do that today, because I just want to do it in one take. I don't want it for it to sound like I did a lot of cuts. Like, if you edit videos, you'll know when I cut, like that I messed up and I cut it, and then I redid the audio where I started from that point on. Anyways, the old Sun Ring was really good for gankers, because when they spam you now, you literally don't have a choice. Like, you're on a stun lock and you die. Imagine 3 people hitting you at once with claymores. Just think of that. Like, 3 dudes hitting you at once with claymores. You're dead, because you're on a stun lock and you can't get out of it. It's not like Dark Souls 1. They had toggle. In Dark Souls 1, we were able to toggle. I was really good at toggling, and I am actually going to upload a video one of these days so you guys can see my skill level of Dark Souls 1. And I am not by any means complaining. Like I said, I don't have a problem of them patching anything. But I think the old Sun Ring wasn't OP at all. That's my personal opinion, because to be honest, I have only died since the game came out by someone using the old Sun Ring 2 times, and I have fought a lot of people using the old Sun Ring. I mean, if you guys go and check out my videos, I have fought a lot of people using the old Sun Ring. But hey, I guess a lot of people complain and they nerfed it, and like I said, I have no problem. I will find the next cheapest way to kill gankers. I will find it. I will find an exploit. like Dark Souls 1 backstab supposedly was an exploit, but it actually took skills in Dark Souls 1 to backstab people. It wasn't just like, oh, that anybody could do it. And now I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel, my honest opinion about Dark Souls 2. And I'm not trying here to say that I hate the game. I obviously do not hate the game. I freaking love this game. I play it a lot. I upload a lot of videos. I upload funny videos. I upload this commentary videos. I mean, I love the game, if you haven't noticed by now. And I say that I love the game in every single one of my videos. If I didn't like the game, I probably would have stopped already, because there's nothing that pisses me off the most than dying by spammers. When I die by a spammer, I like literally want to smash my controller on the desk. Last night, for instance, I got stun locked by 3 dudes spamming me with freaking claymores. Like, there was nothing I could do. The old sun was already patched. The old sun ring is patched, and like, it does no damage anymore. Like, what I have noticed is that when they hit you and they're spamming you, it doesn't trigger the AoE that it did. The bombs they used to drop, it doesn't trigger them as often, and when it triggers them, it does like 200 damage. So there's no point in using that ring anymore. I mean, you could use it. I was thinking if you use the old sun ring and then the thorn rings, maybe you can get them to stop spamming you, but I mean, you're taking 2 slots. Anyways, I rambled enough about the patch and the whole old sun ring, which my take on it is, hey, it didn't need it to be patched, especially PvE. It did not need it to be patched, but like I said, I rambled enough about it. Now let's talk about different weapons. Oh yeah, this is what I want to mention to you guys. There's like a lot of people on Twitch, and I'm not trying to bang like or trying to cause any drama or trying to talk bad about anybody. I'm not like putting someone in a corner and pointing the finger at them. I'm just saying a lot of people are guilty of this. All they do is, well, now that the Moonlight Greatsword is buffed, you can't enchant that anymore, and they did the animation reduction, like you swing it slower, which I don't think it needed to be. Like, okay, buffing the Moonlight Greatsword was just fucking bullshit. That was BS. That did not need it to happen to begin with. Okay, I agree. That's the only thing that I agree on this patch. That the Moonlight Greatsword did not need it to be buffed. They needed to patch that. After that, I don't think the swinging animation needed to be nerfed. Like, now you swing slower. That didn't need to be happen. That didn't need to happen, but it happened. And like I said, I don't have a problem. I really didn't even use that. So yeah, I have some videos where I use it, but the thing is that I don't cast. So if I don't cast, there's no point of me raising my intelligence, putting my intelligence at 50, because then I'm stuck to one sword, which it was the Moonlight Greatsword, and I don't like to be like using the only one weapon. If you guys have noticed, I use a very, I don't even know how to pronounce the word. You guys know what I mean. I use all kinds of weapons, right? I use hammers, I use ultra great swords, I use every single weapon. I mean, I haven't used them all because the game is still recently new, but I don't stick to one weapon. I want to try them all, and that's what I'm trying to get at. That, like, there's a lot of people that all they do is like use the most OP, and it doesn't only happen on Twitch, it happens everywhere. Okay, a lot of people katana users, a lot of uchi katana users, that's all they use. It's like no creativity, no like, oh, okay, let me try this hammer, let me try this claymore, let me try this Swihander, let me try this Black Knight Ultra Grace or the Black Knight Axe. Like, there's not a lot of people do that. If you check on Twitch, a lot of people, what they do is like, not only on Twitch, on YouTube too, if you type in Dark Souls PvP, what a lot of people does, they find the most OP thing, which is hexes and a fast weapon that you can spam as fast as you can, and they run with it. That's what they do. I invade so many people, and that's why I put those fails up. If you notice on those fails, most of the times that I die, and I'm not trying to brag, I'm not trying to say like I'm the best player alive in Dark Souls or anything like that, but most of the times that I die, if you check those fail videos out, it's by spammers, it's by gankers, or by magic users. Like the way in this game, okay, if I see I'm getting stuck here in Dark Souls, there's like the way you roll, and since you don't have that much endurance, it's kind of impossible when you have 2 people spamming you with magic, or 3 at the same time. So for instance, if I invade as a red phantom, it's going to be a 3v1, right? It's going to be them 3 versus me, which I have no problem with, and that's why I'm going to upload a video from Dark Souls 1 so you guys can see how I used to perform in Dark Souls 1. And I don't perform bad whatsoever, but I lose a lot more fights in this game than in Dark Souls 1. And I'm not trying to compare them, but I guess I am in a way. in the way I am comparing them, I mean, I can't compare it to any other game, so I guess I have to compare it to Dark Souls 1. And like some people will say, like, don't live in the past, right? Like a lot of people will probably say that, like, don't live in the past. Dark Souls 1 is like history now. Don't mention it, and a lot of people get bothered by it. But that brings me to another point that I wanted, or another subject that I want to talk to you guys, is that there's a lot of new players to Dark Souls 1. A lot of new players. I have noticed there's a lot of new players, and I am so happy that there's a lot of new players in Dark Souls 1, and the franchise is growing, and you know, we're growing as a community, even though there's a lot of knuckleheads. But then there's like, it's only a few of knuckleheads. It's like out of 100, it's probably 10. Out of every 100, it's probably 10 knuckleheads that like will leave hateful comments, or will call me a noob in every video, or I use cheap tactics, or the all sun ring is cheap. Like I have mentioned this on my past videos, but like I said, it's not that many. It's just a few of them. And even Rurikan talked about this, how like there's Dark Souls 2 brought a lot of new people, and they think they know it all. They think that like they have played the game, and they will like call you a noob on the spot without like, and they probably have never even played the game, like probably never even touched the Soul series. But now that Dark Souls 2 came out, and since Dark Souls 2 now is becoming mainstream, they think they know it all. They think they can just call you out. They don't know your history. Like I have people, they call me a noob because I use the old sun ring, and that's not even it. I use the old sun ring for the spammers. Like I said, if you go check out in Dark Souls 1, I have always played melee only, like only my weapon, my shield, that's it. I don't need anything else. And so far I have played on soul level. First I was soul level 125, and like a week ago I changed to 135. But I am really considering going to level 130, 150, because every single person I fight with, and I message them and I'm like, so what soul level are you? They're like, I am soul level 150, dude, like everyone else on Twitch. So I'm considering, and that's probably going to happen today. I am probably going to go to soul level 150, or hey, fuck it, if everybody's going to soul level 150, I'm gonna go to soul level 200, right? I mean, it's like, hey, everybody can be at whatever soul level they want. So and this is another thing I want to touch on you guys too. That brings me to my next point. And I know that I'm jumping from subject to subject, guys, but like I said, I'm really rambling in these videos, and I'm really sorry. But if you're still here though, thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you so much. The soul level doesn't really matter in this game, because I play with my father, my son, my nephew, and some friends, and they've been like in a really low level, but those soul memory matches, and as long as your soul memory matches, you can connect with them, you can co-op, you can have 1v1s. So the soul memory really doesn't matter in this game. What matters is, I mean, what did I say? The soul memory, the soul level doesn't matter in this game. What matters is your soul memory. So if you have 2 million soul memory, you can connect to a player that has 2 million soul memory, and his level could be 500. If he has 2 million soul memory, you can connect with him. So that's how it works. So I guess at the end of the day, soul memory, I mean, soul level really doesn't matter. But then again, it does matter, because the more bosses and the more enemies, or the more you invade, your soul memory keeps going higher and higher and higher and higher. So if your soul memory keeps going higher and higher and higher, and you don't rank up, you still stay at soul level 125 like I was doing, you start fighting players that are level 200, 300, 400, maxed out gear, maxed out everything, and that is a problem if you stay on soul level 150 or soul level 125 and you don't rank up with the souls you're getting. So yeah, I'm gonna probably go to level 150. Like I said, soul level 150. I'm gonna stay at soul level 150 for a while, but then again, hey, I might go to 200, because it really doesn't matter what level you are. What matters is soul memory. But enough about soul memory. Now let's talk a little bit about, the Bellkeeper Covenants and the Rat Covenant, the Rat King and the Bellkeepers. This brings me to the point that I was trying to make about Poise and the Old Sun Ring. Since we don't have Poise. Poise doesn't work in Dark Souls 2. It just doesn't work. All right, once you get hit once, you're literally dead, especially if you have 2 to 3 people spamming you. And this is what my main problem that I have with the Rat Covenant, or the Rat King Covenant, whatever it's called, and the Bellkeepers. The thing about Bellkeepers and the Rat Covenant is that once you get hit by one person, there's no toggling, because it doesn't work. You're gonna die. And these people that join the Bellkeeper Covenant, they gank you. They don't care. And their excuse, or I'm not trying to call Mr. I Won't Forget out. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm not trying to bring drama or anything. He made a video defending the Bellkeeper Covenant, which I kind of don't agree on, and I mean, but that's for a whole new video, and I'm not trying to talk bad about him or anything like that. I'm just trying to point out that he said in that video that the Bellkeeper Covenant is the Bellkeepers. They go in there and they want to prevent from you to ringing the bell, and they want to stop you, and they're going to gank you, and their mission is to stop you from ringing the bell, like at any cost. And then he compared the Bellkeeper Covenant to Dark Souls 1 the Blue Phantoms, and it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same, but then again, it's not, because in Dark Souls 1, the gankers were the people inside the forest, not the Blue Phantoms. They were not the gankers. It was the people inside the forest. They were the gankers. This time around, the gankers are the people invading. So I don't see how can you consider yourself to be a really good player if you're invading and ganking Bellkeeper Covenant. If you're invading and ganking the people that are going through the game, they probably don't even want a PvP. They probably just turn human, or they probably, well, in this game, doesn't really matter if you're human or not. They probably just want to get some co-op, and they just want to get some help, but they can't even do that, because as soon as they walk in the area where the Bellkeeper is, the Bellkeeper Covenant is, or the Master, or whatever the guy is called, because I really don't care about that covenant, so I don't really look into it. I don't care about it, so I haven't made any research on it, which I probably should have done before making this video. But as soon as you go in there, you get invaded by 2 of them, and they gank you. Mr. I Won't Forget, yeah, he doesn't gank you at all. Like, I seen his videos, I'm subscribed to him. He doesn't gank you, but his buddies do, his friends do, and that's my main problem with it. My main problem with it, with the Bellkeeper Covenant, is that as soon as you go in there, you get invaded and you get ganked, and it prevents players from progressing through the game. And there's a lot of people that love doing co-op in Dark Souls. A lot of people, they just love co-op. So what does that happen? You can't really do anything. You get invaded by 2 freaking Bellkeeper guys, and they're ganking you right off the bat, which is like really unfair, like I said, because now that they have nerfed the Old Sun Ring. Before you had the Old Sun Ring, if these 2 assholes were spamming you, the Old Sun Ring will take care of that. And now you don't even have the Old Sun Ring, and Poise is broken. So yeah, it kind of feels like FromSoft, when you're gonna go have a 3v1 or a 2v1, they want the 3 gankers or the 2 gankers to win. I mean, that's how it feels. But then again, I don't know. So I'm not a developer. I didn't develop the game, so I have no clue what was on their mind or what they were thinking when they made that Poise is not relevant. Like, Poise doesn't work. And I kind of hope, but I don't think they will. I kind of hope they fix it, but I don't think they will, though, because this game kind of feels like a Call of Duty game. It's like the more, okay, I'm pretty sure Dark Souls 3 is going to be completely for casuals, because since Poise doesn't work, right? So I feel that From Software, what they want to do is for anyone to pick up a controller, like Call of Duty players, that has auto aim. Call of Duty has auto aim, hint, right? For anyone to pick up a controller, and as long as they can spam you faster than you can, or as long as they get the first hit in, they would win the fight. As long as they if whoever, because this game, now that the Old Sun Ring is nerfed, whoever gets in the first hit and has more endurance, that's the winner. That is literally the winner. You kind of do have to have skills, though, because I do win a lot of fights, but then again, I lose a lot of fights to gankers. And this is all the time we have, guys, and I'm sorry for being rambling and all that, but like I said, I'm all over the place all the time. And thank you for checking out my channel, guys. As always, take care, don't do anything bad, and Alpha Papa Novi will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys, take care, peace.